Attention drivers. This is going to be short, but it's really important. I drive a lot, and I am seeing a pattern in different cities that I drive in or that I'm a passenger in. I have been very blessed, and I have been to 3 continents in the last year and a half, 2 years. Year and a half, 2 years. And I have observed patterns in traffic management. A big one is the purposely badly designed positioning of cones, those orange cones for road work. I have observed this 3 solid times here where I'm living, and I've seen how there's nobody working. There's a good quarter mile where there's nobody working, but that trajectory of the road is cordoned off with cones. And the issue is the oncoming cars to merge. The merging is not a comfortable merge. It's very dramatic, and that causes accidents. And who benefits from the accidents? Let me count the ways. Starting with your insurance company, starting with the police guy that shows up. All that stuff is a money-making situation. The other issue are the stoplights. The stoplight engineering is some fucking bullshit. Don't they tell people we can go to the moon, right? Right? And we have some fucking space station over us that we've never seen the plans for. We've never seen it fucking the designs. We've never seen it built. But suddenly they're up there living for years or whatever that bullshit is. Okay. How come you can't get the fucking stoplights to have a sensor like my stupid ass solar panel, like my mom's solar panel sensor for nighttime light, unfortunately fluorescent, that occurs, that is like affordable? How come your municipality and my municipality don't have the funds to get the best stoplight engineering to keep traffic flowing? Oh, because they don't want traffic flowing. Oh, and if it does flow, it better be on the roads where they're patrolling them. And if you look at your GPS, you'll notice that it always takes you to the main roads. It always takes you to the toll roads. It takes you to where it wants to monitor you. And that's the blue lights, people. That's the blue lights. And that's when you see so many police cars and firemen driving by and all that BS. That's to condition you to be in a panic mode, because when blue and red are together flashing, they have an effect on the brain of panic. I know it because I feel it too, and I'm working through it. And you can work through it too. I am working through it, and that shit's not going to bother me because I have control of my mind, and you can have control of your mind too. Don't let them do this in your town. This is communism, totalitarianism. Red and blue, the colors that I just told you about in the stoplight, you combine them together, they make purple. Purple is the color of tyranny, of kings and queens. This is a color revolution, and I'm going to use that term in that way because I don't know what other fucking way they're talking about. I don't understand that term except in this way, that they're controlling us with shades of colors, with fragmentation again and again. Purple is not on the natural spectrum. Think of Roy G. Biv. And I have checked it without a filter with my own eye, looking in the sun and looking off the reflection of my non-contact lens eye with what prism colors do I see, right? So it goes to violet. Violet, not purple. So when you go to a party system, red and blue, or you're conservative, you're a liberal, and you don't mind the city commissioner because you think they have Christian values or they have the values that you agree with, well, guess what? Their value is squeezing every dime out of you and keeping you in fear. Unfortunately, in my opinion and in my observation, and this is for entertainment purposes only. But I would hope that you wake up. Also, I saw in the next town over from me, there were cobblestone streets. How come we don't fucking use the cobblestone streets? And why are they paving over them? And why are they putting big globs of concrete in the middle of a road that used to have 2 lanes? Oh, because they want to put us in 1 lane? Oh, so they can control us at the stoplights and track your license plate and have more police sitting there staring at you to just look for any reason to keep you in a panic state or turn on their lights like they do at churches in the United States, people are permitting their church leaders, which are LLCs, or they're nonprofits, which means they just have to spend all the money within 1 year, and it doesn't matter the excuses you use to spend the money, the point is to spend it. So it's either you're on a money laundering criminal scheme on one level of being an LLC as a spiritual organization that should be made up of the people locally and their love and their donations just to keep it above water, or you are in this other construct, which is a 501c3 kind of a situation, which basically just means that you report the money you're spending each year, and all the money that comes in has to be spent in that year. Okay, so we know what's going on. And I recommend considering the idea that we should all be paying cash, but better than cash is bartering. And bartering means having a skill set that people appreciate, that can be useful to your neighbors and helps in your survival of this bullshit. And then bartering, trading among each other without the exchange of any goods except just your services. Because I think that that's how it was supposed to be, and that when metals came into the scene, whatever time frame you want to think that is, that was the beginning of this end, because I think this is a reset that continues and continues and continues. And I don't know if it's been that many times, but we are those that are aware to these kind of ideas and are courageous enough to speak, brave enough to speak out one-on-one with people wherever you can, because it spreads like wildfire. And I know it because I live it. People thought I was insane when I started talking about salt 2 years ago, and I've already encountered people that are like, yeah, I drink salt, yeah, I knew, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, you did not, because when I started talking to people, 10 people a day in my hometown, one-on-one, random people at the gas station, random people anywhere I can, people looked at me insane. And I did that in Colombia, I've done it in France, I've done it in Mexico, and I have found that, I'm not just saying it's just me, I'm just saying that in people that I know have told me, hey, thanks, I'm doing that now. But I know people that won't tell me that I told, that are acting like they just came up with it, which is all cool as well. Because my effort here is to encourage that you consume pure salt, that you walk barefoot, that you look at the sun and you never lie, that you don't lie. Have a good evening.